All right, so today we're gonna build a door. I went and got all the parts this morning, and this is where it's gonna be, obviously. And the door will sit right at the top of the step inside, and then there'll be an arched wall up over there, kind of like a trellis. So I'm going to start cutting out parts, and then I'll show you what I'm doing. Okay, so first I cut two radiuses. There's the other one down there. Same arch as the doorway. That's the first parts. Okay, so I've been kind of hard at it here. That's where I'm at. I got to put a little nail in here yet. I got 1/8" masonite to be able to make that bend. And then that'll be covered in that metal flashing so it won't ever get wet. And it's way back under the overhang and then inside into the door, so should be fine. That's where I'm at. On that side you can see kind of what the skeleton looked like, and then that'll be insulated before I put the inside skin on it, and we're good. So I got to cut another piece of masonite. I'll be back. Okay, time to call it a night. I got that all done. As you can see, it's just raining like crazy. Thank God I have good heavy plastic well fastened over this whole thing. I am getting a little water over here and I can't understand how or where, but I'll look at it tomorrow in the daylight and figure it out. Nothing else, nothing on the ceiling. And I also laid this out before I stood that up and fastened it in place. This will be cut and become the trim on the front edge of that up over there. So that plywood up there will be covered. Okay, that's all. That's tomorrow. And then the door. I'm out of here for now. See you in the morning. Okay, so the door is all done. Well, except for a window that's going to get cut in there. I've got it ordered off eBay, and I'm waiting. It won't be here till about next Monday. And this is just Wednesday. So anyway, I'll surprise you with what I got coming and what I'm going to cut into that door, but I think it's going to look pretty cool. Anyway, I stained the door inside and out. I stained the trim. There's that trim on there you saw laying on the floor before it was actually cut. And then I'll show you, this is kind of cool. I can't shut the door to show you because the urethane's wet, but what I did was rabbet the edge of the trim, and then I put this foam weather stripping in there, and then rabbeted the edge of the door to match that. And so that seals that door when it's closed, so no mosquitoes can get in, no bugs and all that when we're camping. This is actually a storm door latch, which storm doors obviously open out. And to make this work, I wanted levers. And this was the only style I could find anywhere that had the levers on both sides instead of a thumb button, which I didn't want. So I actually had to mount this so that the outside is in and the inside is out. But it works. And it latches over there onto the little latch. It's not lockable, so I got to come up with, you know, some kind of a little deadbolt or something maybe to lock it. I just bought regular nickel strap hinges and spray painted them black, and it looks pretty cool when it's closed. Like I said, right now I can't close it. I get the urethane against that foam weather strip, which I don't want to do. I got to give the inside one more coat of urethane. The outside's got 2 coats on it. That's a satin. It looks glossy because it's wet, but it'll dry more of a satin than it is now. So anyway, that'll protect it from the weather pretty good, and that's where we're at. So that's the door, and the door inset frame thingy bobby, and that's the name of that. Okay. Hey, so thanks for watching the videos. Stick with me. If you want to build one, I don't know, maybe some of my mistakes will help you prevent. Oh, one other thing. I put, and I use black because the metal on the outside is going to be black, and if any ooze through or anything, it wouldn't show up. But I sealed everything good there with the caulking, mainly for bugs. They were very tiny little slits or where the seams were, but it just, I don't know, makes me feel better that it's all sealed real good and tight. And so that's what I did. Probably didn't have to, but I did. So anyway, that's the inside, and that's where we're at, and it's getting to be kind of fun stuff now. Okay, so here is the window in the door I mentioned I was going to do. I finally got it from eBay. It's a boat porthole. It does open, so it'll give some ventilation, or at least a place to look out if somebody's outside, and be able to look outside the back door and see who's there. So that's kind of neat. It looks pretty good, I think, and that's what I did. Alright, so it finally quit raining out. It's been raining for like 7 straight days. We got some sunshine. So I took the opportunity to pull the plastic out away from the side, and we're going to cut some windows in. I've just roughed that right now, but I cleaned that opening up a little bit, squared it up a little bit more, and I got the frame built right there. Windows are 20 by 25 is the sash size. Here's the windows. So I used a good quality clear grade lumber to make a 1x3 frame that the window sits inside of, and when I get in there, you'll see what I'm talking about. I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, window frame's in, it's square. I just got to fasten everything down now. Alright, so there's the first window in. It's kind of smeary because I just cleaned the stain off of it with paint thinner. I got to finish cleaning the window, and I got to caulk around the frame on the outside of the frame, seal that up. But other than that, I'll show you. I still got to stain these too. There's a quarter round right here that the window closes against, all the way around it. I got to stain them. And I might even do weather stripping of some kind like I did on the door. I don't know. But this right there where you see light, that'll get caulk. And then after the interior walls are in, there'll be trim on here that'll be right flush to the door, and I'll do some kind of little latch so those windows can be latched closed. So that's one to go for today. 3 more to go total. See you on the flip side. Okay, so both windows are in now on the street side, driver's side. I still got to come up with some kind of latch that'll hold those closed and hold them tight, but I'll worry about that later. They're in. And hang on a minute, I'll show you the outside. Okay, so there's the outside. I had from down here, I had bought a 50-foot roll of the black flashing, and I had enough left to do that much, and that's the, excuse me, that's the end of it. So I got to get another roll now. That's $90 for another 50-foot roll of flashing. But that'll finish this side, do the other side, and part of the front or part of the back. Take 2 more rolls to finish it total. So we're getting there. Pretty soon too, I got it covered in this plastic, obviously. Pretty soon I'll be getting the EPDM rubber for the roof, and get that dried in for winter, and we'll be good to go for the inside. So that's that, and I'm gonna call it a day and have some dinner. Thanks for watching.